Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I don't think my stomach could take it. One of my cousins has an agribusiness, and I was thinking of calling him. Maybe he can get some shipments into Pharaohs. I mean, now that they're cut off from the company.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
All right. Let's label it officially off the record. Got something on your mind?
Straight up, there's something wrong with all of this. This Saren is trading people to aliens for some kind of lost knowledge. But we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
We'll get things done. I'd rather operate independently than have the brass on our backs anyway.
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element zero in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
I heard all about that. How companies would arrange accidents to expose people to element zero.
There was never any proof of that. It's not what happened in my case, anyway. My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. Bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
It's a big galaxy, Lieutenant. Who knows what will come in handy?
If you say so, sir. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
So what was it?
Both, actually. But it took us a while to figure that out.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development. But there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Good thinking. Lackeys are always easier to scare.
Exactly. Though in this case it paid off in a different way. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
So he was growing spare parts in his own employees.
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing they'd died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I'm gonna be there when you find him.
Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Gotta admire those colonials. That's about the worst place for a colony I've ever seen. Given the option, I'd get the hell out of Dodge.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Are you interested in the Lieutenant Chief?
Of course not, sir. Fraternization is against regulations. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like your father wasn't around much. Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
I thought you said he was dead.
You know, from heaven, wherever that is. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
I appreciate that, Skipper. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard? I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
Who has it?
Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Taun Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I should get back to my duty, Skipper. Rifles don't maintain themselves. Not yet, anyway. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Got a moment? Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
I've got plenty to do already.
Of course you do. But this would be easy work for you, and I pay extremely well. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures, but their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
I eliminate them, and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Telling you, this is not what
I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Can I help you with anything?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
I thought gene therapy was common.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
For what it's worth, I think you should consider undergoing the therapy.
I don't care what you think. Who are you anyway? It's my child. It's my decision.
You've already lost your husband. Are you going to let your grief endanger the baby, too?
I had to watch Jacob die. I can't risk causing the death of my child as well.
Your husband's death wasn't your fault. But if you refuse the therapy, your child's death could be.
Don't you understand? I can't lose this baby. This is all I have left of him.
And you and that baby are all I have left of Jacob. I can't lose you. Either of you. Not after this.
Then why didn't you just say that instead of yelling at me?
I was scared. I'm sorry.
If it means that much to you, if you trust that it's the right thing. I'll do the therapy. Thank you so much. I guess we needed an outside person to talk some sense into both of us.
Can you hear me? Yeah, that's crazy. According to the game, to recommend the therapy is renegade. It's bad. Are you kidding me? That's some shit right there. Because the baby has a chance to get the condition and has a chance to, you know, something. That's something. Oh, this is gonna be important later. That is crazy. But yeah. Well, as I was saying, to be fair, he was bought into it because they were arguing pretty loudly, and he's walking by and he's like, you know, do you need any help? You know, and one of the options was to say to leave her alone because it sounds like they're having a really bad argument. So he was just there to help out initially with that, and then he got dragged into it.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
What's going on here?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
Who are the Enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
You just don't want to pay.
Let me talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation.
This one would be most grateful for...
Any progress with that Hanar?
I think you should let the Hanar preach in the Presidium.
The Presidium is a place of culture and respect. It should not be filled with zealots shouting their idiocy. Why should the jellies get special treatment? Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
If we harass this Hanar, we're going to have a diplomatic incident.
I'm not concerned with diplomatic incidents. I'm concerned with the law being broken.
You've explained the law. If the Hanar gets in trouble, it has nobody to blame but itself.
I suppose I can tell my superior that I attempted a diplomatic solution. Some other CSEC officer can arrest the Hanar. It's no longer my problem. Thank you for your assistance.
Yeah, bro, you did a renegade. What? That's a renegade option? That's a bad option too? Damn, this game is fucked. I mean, let me rephrase. The logistics of right and wrong are very questionable, man. Looking for one more keeper. Ain't that some shit? Yeah, I'll play Arc Raiders later. See, I thought he'd be asleep and he'd be wake up a little bit later. So I figured I had enough time to sneak in this playthrough, get to Noveria, and call it call it a stream.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Citadel Tower. I think I forgot one there.
Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you.
Uh-huh.
Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
What do you want me to do?
I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
No, Commander, any luck finding my recon group?
Captain Anderson said you had information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him, frozen stiff on board a derelict vessel. The missing recon group? The one I sent you to find? They were scouting the system we found Baines' ship in.
You should have mentioned this earlier, Admiral.
Baines is already dead. It's too late for him. I'm only concerned about my team. Someone has to find them. Please, Shepard, I'm counting on you.
I got this one already. I'm missing one more. I'm trying to remember where the hell I is.
He's okay.
Yep, there it is. There we go. I knew I remember there was one left. This old memory of mine still works, still intact.
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
I'm not just some soldier. I'm a Spectre.
A Spectre? I heard they were thinking about letting humans into the ranks. About time. Well, that means you can go anywhere you want, right? Even out into the Traverse? My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Neither one of those options leaves a lot of hope.
I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find them.
Okay, good. So we got all the keepers done. Wait a minute. Wrong way. Just gotta do one more mission here, and then I think we're done for now. I think we've done everything we could in the Citadel. Oh man, I can't access this.
Good to see you, Commander.
Ah, can't access this damn table I used to. Shit. Oh well.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
I did this as a favor, Ms. Wong. You're on your own now.
Of course, Commander Shepard. I won't trouble you any further. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
Ah, wrong one. So I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else I gotta do now. Everything else is for when I travel in space.
Tally, are the Quarians concerned that the return of the Geth will lead to more anger against your people?
The Geth killed billions and forced us from our homeworld. Most Quarians believe we have paid properly for our mistake.
I hope the other races view matters in the same light.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
All right.
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise, the Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. An Alliance officer named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the Hulking Eta cluster. He's attracted a number of followers, mostly biotics. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
What kind of proof do you have that the Major is dangerous?
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
How permanent of a solution are you looking for?
We don't want this to turn into a massacre, Commander. Kyle is dangerous. I trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
You get a trophy for landing in different uncharted planets. So with this one, I gotta bring Liara.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector into berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. XO Presley has the deck.
That's far enough.
I'm on important business.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
All you need to know is I have more credentials than you.
They plan to be trouble, man.
I can't let you enter the port area without confirmation of your identity. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock! We're authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
You two bitches. Really?
Get out of here.
Oh, fuck you.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Oh, now I don't want to talk. Alright, bet. Talking all that shit.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeas. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Someone pissed in your security chief's coffee today?
She takes her job seriously. She is a valuable asset to the company. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The Executive Board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I'm not here to dig out any corporate secrets.
That's gratifying to hear.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia? She is here?
Passed through? Where is she now?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Peak 15 is supposed to be like Area 51, so it's backwards.
Good. Give us directions and we'll be on our way.
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
Alright, let's see.
We talked about her before. But things change when you're up against something. If it's her or me, who would you shoot?
I meant what I said before. Her actions are wrong. If you would feel safer leaving me on the Normandy, I will stay. But I would like to see her. Maybe I can persuade her to come peacefully.
I don't think that's likely. But you can try.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
So I do love this planet. I do love this port and this mission because, like the Citadel mission where you have to expose Saren, you have different ways of getting to your objective. So this first objective is to get
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the
you have to go to
galaxy's
the
most
port.
respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Yeah, sorry. I thought it was like a cutscene, was just an announcement about the area. Anyway, like exposing Saren in the beginning, you have different pathways to get to your objective. So you have to get the pass to go to Peak 15, and there's at least 2 or 3 ways to do so. I like the atmosphere of this. Love the music here. Even though I hate snow in real life, I do like the atmosphere here. And it reeks of like corporate espionage, like some shady shit is happening, but this is not your concern, but you know there's something extra going on in the background. And if you try to find one of the ways to get the key card through corporate espionage, through spying on other things, it just adds a little more intrigue. And when you meet with the director, he's a prick. but you just know there's more going on, and you could choose to not get involved and find another way to just get the key and get out, or you can get into the corporate world of, of the way things are and just get involved in it.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, Commander.
The last game, the last mission we played, Pharos, it was more straight lined. There wasn't really options to do to get to your objective. It was more direct. You had to stop the Geth. You could help them out if you go underground to stop the transmitter and help them with the food and the water. That was optional, but you can do it. But then you go on the Prothean Skyway to Exogeny, and then you go back to take the Thorian. That was more direct. Here is a little more flexible, just like in the first mission. And this is what makes Mass Effect appealing.
You will excuse me if I don't... I have no time to entertain colonial rubes.
You have a problem with colonials?
No appreciation for economics. Protectionists and communists, all of them. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Damn, bro. I bet you're, one hell of a party leader.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Venezia from taking them.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
Typical.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Well, damn.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
Damn, bro, he's a big asshole. But that's corporate world for you.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
He's definitely fun at parties. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he calls Shepard trash.
Mr. Annaleus isn't the only one with a pass to leave Henshan.
Oh, say less.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
Bludgeon sometimes is the only way.
I can bludgeon pretty hard.
Oh,
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Annaleus.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keen?
Mr. Annaleus isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
So, as I said earlier, there are options. Now, I could go talk to Lorik Queen and, go through his stuff to get the pass, which is, I usually do that. Another way is to go up to this shopkeeper up here. This dude.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
So, I could say no, fuck off, but I'm gonna do it.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analaeus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
So we could go get the package and we can deliver it to Analaeus and he'll give us the pass in exchange. And we'll be able to go on our way. That's the quick way to do it. But we don't do that here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here and go to my next favorite part of this area. This song playing right now is Criminal Elements. I'll be right back. Use the bathroom. All right, I'm back. So there he is. Also, that Krogan up there. And Amorta, that's his package. He'll come after me if I don't give him the package, which is okay. Let him.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
This is optional too, but I do it anyway.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
Part of the corporate espionage I was telling you about.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
Strange people skulking in corners have gotten me in trouble before.
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
Binary Helix is owned by Saren.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
You might ask yourself, why am I doing this? Because I can.
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
I had the chance to turn the girl in, but I didn't do it.
Mr. Vargas, I'm here to talk business with you. If you'd rather speculate on politics, I can visit another Gen Eng firm.
You have my full attention, Shepard. I'm merely getting a handle on my negotiating position. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. You can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle degeneracy.
Mars Gene's clotting enhancement improves speed by 16%.
Ah, I see you've done some research. That's their official claim. However, we believe they cherry-picked their sample to show optimum results. The numbers we provide are strict mathematical averages. I can get you those improvements for 30K credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision, and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
That's the commercial price for individual purchasers. I'm offering you millions of jobs, Mr. Vargas. That's worth more than some stock sensory upgrades.
I'll give you a cautious probably. There is a standard discount for bulk orders, but I can't authorize that. I can push it upstairs. I'm sure someone will get back to you on it. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria.
Some not entirely legal.
Ah, they blocked that last part. Damn.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days I defuse nukes. Some days I like to enjoy private vices. You understand me?
I suppose. My apologies. Your manner is rather informal for a business meeting.
Sounds like my crew needs me for something. I'll be in touch.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to doing business with the city.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
Let me get more.
I could easily call Mr. Vargas and tell him what I just did.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
I did it for the XP.
What sort of...
This is the main entrance to the hotel.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Bitch, I'm Commander Shepard.
Don't hang up. Elder brother? It's me. I'm on Noveria now. I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time from the Traverse. Do you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue here with synthetic insights. The manager, Laura Keene. He got caught with his toes wet. The office is closed by Hanshin's administrator. I need you to see what you can find out about... Are you ready for his name? Ronadril, Gon, Swa, Folsum, Karathi, Nard, Eab, Bella, and Elias. No, that's the administrator. The Hanshin administrator. Well, think about it. A Turian wouldn't risk getting his office closed. They don't compromise their team. That's drilled into the computer. I think the administrator is using this Keene fellow to draw flies from his own clutch. Of course I could look it up myself. But do you think I'm likely to get any unfiltered data through Noveria's own network? That, and it would take forever for any out-system search results to get back here. Thank you, Elder Brother. I have to go. Yes. I'll speak to you soon.
That's the summary of what's going on in the background. This guy.
Beat it. I said beat it. Go find something else to do, stupid mammal.
Well, damn.
If you don't stop poking me, I'll throw you off that balcony.
I wish you would.
Beat it.
Nice. I did a good thing, I think, maybe.
I said beat it.
Damn, bruh. I'm gonna take your package and keep your shit then. I mean, I was gonna do it anyway, but that's not the point. Alright, dude.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I...
Are you Lorik Keene? I've heard you might be able to help.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm Commander Shepard of the Systems Alliance Navy.
It's too late for cover-ups, Commander. Your picture has been sent to every employee. They've been warned that speaking to you is grounds for termination. Lorik Keene. For the moment, I am the manager of the Synthetic Insights Office.
Taking a 3-martini lunch?
You mean my loitering here? If only it were mere indolence. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
By rents, you mean bribes for Analaeus?
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analaeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
That sounds like a fair trade.
Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Sure thing, bud. I got you. So before I go get the stuff in his office, let's go get that package. Now, if I want, I can leave here anytime, going anywhere else from here. But once I get the pass, and once I go to the garage and I leave Port Hanshan, there's no going back. We have to continue the mission. So what I used to do in my old Mass Effect playthroughs is visit Pharos, and visit this, and then I will go get Liara, thinking if I open it, I can leave it open. You know what I mean? So you have 3 choices with this package. You give it to Analaeus, and you get the key, the pass. You give it to the shopkeeper to get paid, or you keep the package for yourself. And you get some kind of weapon upgrade. But if you keep it, something interesting will happen that only you would know if you, like I said, if you go back to your ship before you leave the port. I'll show you in a second. I'm going to keep the package.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package? Change of plans. I've decided to keep it myself. You cannot do that. Inamorda will be furious with this one.
This one wants the other to leave now.
Oh, plutonium rounds. I'll take it. So I'm gonna go back to my ship, and you'll see what happens. Now, if I just kept going with my main objective, then I wouldn't have found this. So yeah, if you want to switch squad mates, you have to go all the way back to your ship and switch them out. In Mass Effect 2, oh, you hear the music? The music changed. That's what happens if you come back and you keep the package. And what's interesting is there's no guards. These stupid turrets didn't help. In the old game, it would be it was kind of hard to kill them. Just a little bit, just a smidge harder. Now, there is a fourth option that's in the game, and you have to be really diabolical for this, but you can tell Ananias about his assistant, which you will learn after this, after you get the stuff. You'll see what I mean in a second. And an interesting turn of events happen. So here's the elevator. Now this dude was supposed to have a big part, but I don't know what happened, and they only reduced him to this to being, well, you'll see.
Spectre, right?
What?
You're the Spectre that just got here, right? You stand out. Probably the guns. I used to be a military tech. Except for my ego's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Ananias or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm. Security tracks card use.
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Ananias, and the matriarch came through.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
Thank you for that. I think I have a bit of information that might put you to sleep.
What was that about Synthetic Insights?
Scuttlebutt says Laura Keene was on the take. So Ananias shut down SI's offices. Quiet-like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Yeah, he's like your inside man of anything that's going on, but there's supposed to be a larger part for him, but I don't know. Guess time constraints. I don't know. So anyway, we're gonna go look for the stuff that we need.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
What'll you do if I don't?
You're the Spectre, right? Laura Keene is under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. That makes you a criminal. I can kill criminals.
You're bluffing.
Everything the commander has said is true. I'd step aside if I were you.
He ain't paying me enough to take on Spectres or Alliance troops or whatever. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Yep, that'll do.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Do you plan on making me leave?
Leave? You think I'm gonna let you walk out? Ananias would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
If you want to fight, I'll give you one.
You talk the talk. Let's see if you can walk after I break your legs.
Well, damn. All right, no problem. So, once we're done with this, we're going to meet up with Gianna. And there we have another option that's going to present itself.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about...
Of course not. Why would I?
Don't play me, Shepard. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
She'll present you with the opportunity. See if we take it or not. Okay? And this is the fourth option I was mentioning that made it interesting. So we go back to the bar one more time.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
What do you want?
The Executive Board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the Board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Ananias. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Ananias' guilt in one package.
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is, don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Ananias is driving customers away.
What's up, bro? It's been a while. Happy New Year, by the way.
I'd like to help you, Miss Parasini, but I need Keen's garage pass. It's vital to my mission.
Yes, fate of billions and all that. I couldn't possibly understand how important your work is. You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Ananias is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
I'll consider it and get back to you.
If you have any love for the law, you'll talk to Keen for me. Don't disappoint me. You know where I work. Come talk to me when you change your mind.
Damn, bitch. What up, bro? Happy New Year. Yeah, man. I got you tabbed as someone to watch online and everything, so whenever you're ready.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to...
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
If necessary, yes. Do what I tell you to, or Analeus will find what he's looking for.
It is good to have all our cards on the table. I regret that you have a better hand. Very well, I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Yeah, this dude seems to be alright. And I got 25 renegade points. I went down the evil path. Evil. My holidays was alright, man. You know, I worked Christmas Eve and I worked New Year's Eve yesterday. But I'm off today. I worked almost every freaking day. But I'm good, man. I'm hanging in there. How about you? How's your holidays been? It's been a while. I caught a couple of your streams. I had it up on my laptop a couple of times. So we have an interesting situation we could do here. We can go straight to Analeus and tell him that Gianna is a double agent. She's working for the board. And you can have him and her shoot each other in the office, and you just waltz in and be like, oh no, I didn't know this happened, and get the pass from the wall safe and keep it moving. Very diabolical, isn't it? I haven't done it myself, but I've seen playthroughs of people doing it. So like I said, here I could just bypass her and go straight to Analeus and have them duke it out.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
The plot always thickens, man. It never thinned. It always thickens. Let's see.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
MK1, they've been fixing the online a lot since the update, since the first game came out digitally. You can do one-on-one, but I don't know if it's directly one-on-one, like say you and I could link up and play, or we have to wait in the lobby. I haven't checked that out yet. I was waiting for them to really finish the game and, take out all the problems. I still have it. I play it from time to time. But one of these days we could try online and see if we can play. You'll probably whip my ass, though. I feel very bad, and I was telling Kat the other day that Mortal Kombat right now is in so much limbo, so much trouble, because Warner Brothers sold everything to Netflix, including Mortal Kombat. So I don't know what's going to happen with the video game, what's going to happen with NetherRealm and all that. Netflix doesn't really care about video games. So now that we got our card, this is the last time we can go back to the ship, exchange passengers or comrades here. We can go to other planets. If not, we go straight to the garage and we are out of here and we continue the rest of the mission. Yeah, I mean, I'm one of the suckers that bought the game because I love Mortal Kombat. I love one, two, three, and trilogy. That's what I wanted, so, and it has MK4 in it, and nostalgia. And I haven't played those games in 30 years, so I had to really get back into the practice and timing and shit.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Yeah, they really did a good job scanning those boxes. They didn't see any Geth in there. Good job, security. It's not our problem, according to Ananias.
See, these are what the matriarch had in the crates.
Bitch. Ooh.
What are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out. What did you do here, Commander?
What? Wait, me? Oh, what did I do?
The Geth ambushed us. We fought back. That's it.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
We may be seeing a lot more of these things in the coming months.
For 3 centuries, everyone has said the Geth don't come out of the Veil. What is happening out there? I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Yep, so once we go in here, no turning back. So once we get into this vehicle, we can't go back to the port. We can't go back to the ship. We go straight through. Hello? Excuse me. Wow. That never happened to me before. I may have to restart this game. This never happened to me before. I'm amazed those things could move in the damn blizzard. Oh wow, okay. At least we're stacking up on better weapons and stuff for other characters. So we get to Area 15. It's a straight path, but it does diverge into 2 or 3 sections you have to go into to restore power to the base and stuff. But it's for the most part, you know, almost a singular path, whereas Port Hanshin was multiple paths. Okay then, I guess he's dead. That was a random spot to put a turret. We're almost there. Ooh, no, 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 no. Oh, I hate this. Oh. There it is. I remember this from the old games. This would be a little bit hard.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in. They want to keep others out.
Hey, Mike. What's going on? Welcome back, Mike. Hey, Barb. Usually I have Rex here for this, but I didn't bring him this time. It was just me and Garrus. Baleara.
What was that?
Animals, wind. This place is in bad shape.
Ooh. The Arachnine. About Rex. Rex would make a comment about them because the Krogan had to defeat them a couple of centuries ago. Oh! Got some things. Oh my god.
What are those things?
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
Oh hell no. Why can't I get up there? Okay. Where do we shoot at, guys? Ain't nothing there yet. If there was, we left. Alright, whoa! So we gotta restore power, we'll get to the trams, get to the other side of the facility, go after Venezia. So yeah, that's the trams. This is the fusion reactor. And then we gotta go out here to get the satellite moving. Happy New Year.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility.
Yes.
Would you like help?
How do I shut this thing up?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Navy.
One moment, please. Service record confirmed. Due to the current
I
emergency,
saw the ball drop
you
and
are
then
entitled
I
secure
went to sleep.
access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within
I don't
Peak
know.
15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely. or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat.
New Kids on the Block, right? Oh, okay.
To sleep.
What are the landlines, and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't really pay attention to who was kissing who and what was being presented. To be honest with you, I was just, I was just watching and I was, talking about my family and stuff. Who didn't really notice that?
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Where is this thing?
User alert. Landline connections are disabled.
Well, that worked.
Online. How may I assist you?
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Where's the stupid thing I gotta activate? There it is.
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
No. This is the very first one that came out 20 years ago. New game ain't coming out to like 2029.
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Wow! Even though I played this game multiple times, the rack not come out of nowhere. Yeah, I do this every year. Around this time, I do a new playthrough every year.
Now entering main reactor. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
I've gotten all endings. I got the secret ending for 3. I've done it all. Yup. I've done multiple playthroughs of this game. Well, not just this game, but I'm talking about the trilogy, yeah. Whoop. Now there's one up here. In the old. Whoa, man, he burned me. Oh dear.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Yeah, I've played different difficulties of this game. I kind of know when the enemies come out and how they're gonna, attack me or not attack me. Like their patterns. There we go. Peak 15's good. We're back. We can now go to the train to the third and final part of this mission. I know about most of the lore, most of the species and what's going on and all that jazz. I can't believe this game is 20 years old. I'm getting freaking old, man. It came out in the 360. The Xbox 360 was an exclusive back then. I'll take them all. Am I forgetting something? Probably. This one, that's it. Yep. All right, so we cleared the room. Let's see what equipment I got. Ooh. I'll take them all. No. Don't want to do that. There we go. Wait a minute. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. The one thing in this game that I don't like is that you can't really customize your guns and your armor too much. They fixed that in the next game. And the Arrogate. All right. Yes, I played Mass Effects 1, 2, and 3, all three of them to the max. I've unlocked everything that had to be done. I've done at one point every single main mission, every single side mission. Not all at once, but I've done it throughout sporadically in my playthrough. So I know what to play, what's important to play, what's not important to show. You know what I mean? Like that's how much I know about this game. There is a fourth one called Andromeda, which I refuse to play. I tried to play it. It is so busted. It's so broken. It's not fun. I refuse to play that game.
Online, connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
What's this about loose contaminants?
Dangerous biological agents are present in the tramway decontamination chamber. The tram station has been
No, I can refuse. You have to understand, there's so many layers to this game. There's so many things in this game that's worth exploring. They encourage you to explore and do side missions, explore different planets and moons, and add to the lore and stuff like that. So I just did it. I just explored it. I cared enough to do it. I'm not a completionist by any means. If you ever look at my games list, my trophies list, I think I've only completed 3 or 4 games in my lifetime 100%. um, I love this game. I love this series. And then I've done Assassin's Creed 2 in its entirety. I've done Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which is the sequel to 2. I've done most of Black Flag. I still have to go back and do other things, but there's some games I'm really into that I will play the hell out of it. Believe it or not just Mass Effect.
Override. Open the doors now.
Very well, Commander. Releasing safeties. Proceed at your discretion.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Yeah, I played Mario Party 1 and 2. Those are like my favorites. Me and my brother played the hell out of those games. I played the hell out of Mario Kart 64. You know, like I played all the difficulties, all the maps unlocked and everything. You know, it's just like I said, if I really like a game, I'll play it. Metal Gear Solid, I've played every game with the exception of a couple on the PSP I didn't play. But I played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit! Where did you? Oh my god! You stuck up over you, bitch! Oh, don't fucking scare me like that, bro. I didn't see the Mario movie yet. I saw the first one. I didn't see the second one. As I told you before, even though I played this game multiple times, those sons of bitches come out of nowhere.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub.
The first Mario movie I saw was pretty good. I liked it. But even though I remember a lot of things in this game, there's still some surprises that I forget. It happens. You know, like that shit just came out of nowhere. Bro.
Control group loosen them. They're in. Online. Connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Give me a status report.
I am sorry. The network connections to the labs have been damaged. Data is limited.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Excellent. Yeah, I gotta burn these bitches down.
Connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Give me a status report on the hub.
I am sorry. The network connections to the labs have been damaged. Data is limited.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the lab?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access.
Give me a status report on the hub.
I am sorry. The network connections to the labs have...
You have no idea what's going on.
I'm afraid not. My last log entry is short.
Give me an overview of the facility.
The hot labs isolate... The complex is built within a glacier. In the event of an accident, it can be irradiated and sunk into the ice.
I need instructions.
Critical systems are operating within normal tolerances. There are 1,400,000...
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander.
It won't give me the option to burn these bitches down. Damn it. Oh, shit. That motherfucker was hiding in there the whole time. Cause...
Connected to subsidiary facilities.
That's all I need right now.
She speaks the same shit. She repeats the same lines. She's basically saying, I was disconnected. Oh! She says the same thing. I'm disconnected. I don't know what happened. Access is limited, yada, yada, yada. So I'm like, I already know that. It's not relevant. You see this? This is supposed to flame on. Ah! She's an AI, doesn't know what's going on. She's useless to me. It don't matter. Now I'm at the Rift Station. We're going to the final part of this mission. To the Rift Station.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
It don't matter. What matters is I got through.
Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Not every playthrough is the same exact playthrough. You know, different things do happen. All right. So, whoever's left of the crew of this station is here. I gotta get to the hot labs, but it's locked. So I gotta go over here. Yep, the hot labs. That's locked. So I gotta get that shit fixed. So we're gonna go over here. Now, there is a glitch that does happen. If me or Liara use our singularity powers, one of the bugs might get stuck here and we'll be stuck. No pun intended. It'll be a glitch.
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot. I'd like to know who you are.
Call me Shepard. I was sent to find an Asari matriarch.
Venezia? Yeah, she came through here. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all.
A lot of it was from the old days when the game first came out.
Into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
I'm packing fire and steel. They want to fight with claws and teeth. It's their funeral.
You got my support. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
Venezia. Is she still over there?
I don't know. I don't see what one person could do.
A matriarch has the skill to keep.
Not the whole game, just this part of the section. That's why I saved before I started.
This card will let you activate it. It can take you down to the hot.
That's why I have multiple saves.
If you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
The rule with any RPG game, any Explorer game like Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, or Mass Effect, or any RPG game, Fallout, you have multiple saves because things can corrupt your files, glitches can mess up the game, and you got to start over at a certain point. If you don't save often, it's going to send you back to the last save, which could be who knows when. And your progress between that and wherever gets lost, you got to start over. Trust me, I've learned the hard way. I've been gaming for a long time. Oh, hell yeah. Happened to me a lot of times.
I hear that. Hell, man the perimeter.
Uh-oh. Now, like I said, oh, Liara, please don't do that. Oh, no. Now, there's a glitch, but I think we're good. Hold on. Wait. We're good. All right. You see the bugs here? If she used singularity, it would have been stuck here or here outside, and I can't get to that bug. You understand? So if that were to happen, the game will be stuck in combat mode. I won't be able to talk to him or him.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the...
We're all in the same boat.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
So now we got that taken care of. Let's see. Let's go up here. So we're hunting down Venezia. She's Saren's right-hand woman. And she's also Liara. Where's Liara? Where'd she go? Liara? What the hell, girl? Anyway, she's Liara's mom. So we got different scientists, different things going on. Excellent, excellent. We're getting more powerful weapons, more powerful armor. We could always use that. Ah!
You're not going to go to the hot labs, are you?
Maybe. Why shouldn't I go to the hot labs? Well, you're not telling me. Oh, there's a fun thing, real quick.
What? No!
That's not it.
Sorry. I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing. I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
If I enter in here, it's restricted. If I enter there, I'll trigger the alarm and everyone will kill me. Everyone will turn rogue and decide to kill me. I did that by accident before. It was not fun, and I had to start over. Okay. If I went this way, if I go this way in here, this room, the alarm will trip. It's restricted. Everybody will turn rogue and come after me. I will die. I can't take on everybody at once.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I was sent here to find an sorry major.
I am here to talk to you.
One has visited recently. Furtively. There are rumors she has gone to the hot lab.
Then I will turn her into the cold lab and kill her.
I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
You're running a store?
Given the situation, you should freely contribute to the defense.
Pointedly, I give freely to Captain Ventralis. You, delicately, are not paid to protect us.
Well, you have a point there, buddy.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
He is a dick. I'll buy that. I'll buy that. Let me compare. Oh, hell no, it's weak. Let me see. I can't wear heavy armor, but I can wear this. Nah, my shit's better. The pistole. I don't know if I'll buy that. But I will sell some shit that I don't need. We don't need this shit. Level 2 shit. We're like level 6 now. We've transcended. Give me the credits. Ooh. Look at that thing. That's got more shield. Wait a minute. That's light armor. How? How does that make sense? What are we doing? Oh, no, wait a minute. Now this. Hold up. Wait a minute. Did I wear this before? No, I had this. Oh, yeah. I had this before. I was rocking that red before. Let's see. I'll give it to Liara. Sorry, bro. I got nothing for you. Okie dokie. Oh, this bitch right here.
What?
You heard me. I called you a bitch. Now what?
You seem less upset at this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
You really have a problem, don't you, you blue bitch?
Do you know Matriarch Venezia?
Why ask me and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Then why would I?
Oh, you are so lucky I can't knock you in the teeth right now.
You're a member of the science teams?
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
The hell was that? I know that was English, but that's some beyond my level of comprehension of the dictionary, man. What the hell? What does that mean? That's like level 10. I'm like level 0.
Think you could translate that into galactic?
It's a genetic thing. Forget it.
Oh, you're so lucky I'm not gonna smack you in the teeth.
That's all for now.
Then I will return to my meditations.
Listen, I know meditation. I kind of do it a little bit from time to time. That ain't meditation. You're just standing there. You know, I don't know if standing there requires you to be meditations. You know, like standing there is meditate, like make you calm. I mean, I'm looking at you like, bitch. You got a strange way of meditating. Don't worry, I'm gonna move. It's just, does this look like she's in peace right now? She looks like she's a stuck-up bitch. Give me some tude. I'm gonna walk away. I got my eye on you, and not because I like you or nothing. I just think you're shady as fuck. Crazy ass bitch. Nah, I think she's a stuck-up bitch. I don't think anything will fix that. I don't think anything else will fix that. It's in her DNA. She's a stuck-up bitch. All right, doctor, lay it on me.
What?
Bruh, do these people not know how to say hello, how you doing? What the hell's wrong with y'all?
I've had a long day. Don't piss me off.
Yes, I'm sorry. I haven't had much sleep lately.
Oh, you haven't had much sleep lately. Well, that explains.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
I'm gonna use my Jedi powers on this. Wave my hand. But you want to.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets.
Hell no.
You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
These companies don't give a flying fuck about your safety. They care about their secrets and their billions of credits and dollars and profits. Come on, man. That's naive of you, Doc. Come on, man.
Makes sense. She seems to regulate everything else up here.
We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
My intrusive thoughts are kicking in. When I use my intrusive thoughts, we're going to go to the renegade option because it's what I do.
I need full cooperation if I'm going to help. Do you want these people to live? If not, I'll walk out of here.
No, wait. It's a bioweapon. Based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature. But there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
It doesn't matter how safe you make it. Biological weapons are illegal.
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
So what you're trying to tell me is we didn't learn jack shit on planet Earth. We didn't learn anything about having power, destructive weapons, and yada yada from the atom bomb. We're just going to go fuck around and find out some more on a galactic level. Understood. We are just so awesome.
You made this but can't cure it. Don't you people take notes?
What do you mean, you people?
Was getting it working.
What do you mean, you people?
An antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
Well, no offense, Doc. The track record of doctors and health, hasn't been that great lately. Well, then again, I'm talking about current times. Probably it's not better later on.
I'll talk to Ventralis for you, but I don't have the training for that.
No, of course. You don't look like a biochemist. No offense.
I'm a soldier.
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
I'm going to get rid of there and look for the notes. I see, said the blind man.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Me too, brother. They're probably asking me, why am I doing this? I have to get to the hot labs one way or another. And if it's to find those notes to get me there, I must do it. Of course, I could try to shoot my way through it, but it don't work like that. Let's go talk to the captain. By the time I'm done with it, it's going to be so cold.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
If you look in the background of the windows, the facility is within a glacier. And if shit goes down, which is going to probably happen anyway, if shit goes down, they could just let the lab just blow up amongst the glacier. Everything will fall in. No harm, no foul. Maybe. Probably.
Dr. Cohen says there's no risk of contamination.
All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Goddamn.
If that's the only way you'll let us in, I agree.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Oh, man, I was with the wrong way again. Sometimes the camera throws me over there. Like it throws me on the other side instead of my original position. Don't worry, guys. We're almost done with this mission. We just gotta do this side quest. Then we get the pass that we need to find Benezia in the hot labs. We take her down. It's a boss fight. I saved this for not last, but out of the first 3 missions, I go to Therum to get Liara. I go to Pharos to deal with the Thorian, and then I do this because my armor and weapons are more powerful at this stage to take on Benezia without any problems. If I did it early, I might have some problems. My armor and weapons would be weaker then. There's a method to my craziness. Oh wait, storage locker. Where? Nice. So, this is the maintenance area. I can't get there right now. Ooh. Ooh. I like that. Ooh. I'll take that. I already have that. Damn. Unity. Let's give you the good stuff. Garrus, what we gonna get you? You already got the good stuff. Chameleon tool. Yeah, the one he has is better. He got the shield boost, the cooldown is okay. Yeah, he's good. Whoop. There you go. Plutonium round. Let's get you some really good shit, bruh. What kind of commander am I? Give you some subpar shit. Alright, let's talk to this dude. What up, homie?
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
Sure. Them. Exactly why I'm here.
Are you trying to be cryptic, or are you just nuts?
I wish I were crazy. It would be easier.
I don't know how to take that. I was going to ask the question.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
How's that? Wait, hold up. Stop. We just killed some Rachni on the way. How? What?
The Krogan wiped them out 1,000 years ago.
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg.
Oh no.
Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Of course they did.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
This is like Alien, man. It's like they found the fucking egg. Instead of killing the egg, they kept the alien, and then look what happened in Aliens 2, 3, 4. Man, nobody learns from these sci-fi movies.
I heard you were a...
Nobody learns shit.
How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Doctors on Muir.
Huh?
We
Killed
were
her?
going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors.
Your diminutive little ass
Banged
was
on the window once.
able to run that
They
quick?
sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon.
Oh.
I closed the door. I killed her.
I'm trying to accept the fact that your little ass outran everybody else. All right.
If you hadn't, you'd be dead too.
Of course. That is perfectly true.
All right. I'm out.
Yeah.
Now, which way do I go again? Oh, I have to go here.
You're not part of the...
bruh.
My name's Shepard. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
Bruh.
What do you want? I have Ventralis's permission to go in there. Yeah, he radioed.
He wouldn't let me...
You have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Your punk ass would let me in. It ain't. I know, but it ain't. It's Ventralis. Nobody has my name. Nobody has my social nickname. It's original. Ooh, heavy armor. Oh, I can't wear heavy armor. Damn. Ashley can. Blah, 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 blah. All right, let's make the cure, baby. What? That's how you make a cure, people.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
Oh!
Ambush.
Really?
What happened to Ventralis's man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
Ow. That was very, very rude. Both your comment and what she said. Woo, look at this shit fly. Look at this shit fly. I love it. Bam. I told you there was something wrong with her. I told you there's nothing that could fix her. Damn. Wait. These idiots are still here. She made her way into the door and killed him, and they're just standing there? I love this game, man.
They came out of there.
That door's locked. How can I get in?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access.
I'll be leaving now.
Well, at least someone was able to tell me what happened. He basically told me what happened, so I'm cool with that. Those two numbskulls were just talking. Girl, you don't know the definition of broke. Have you played Fallout? Fallout is a definition of broke. Hell no, they didn't fix that piece of shit game. It's more busted than it's been before. Fallout 4 is ruined. They ruined the game. 76 was shit. The old Fallout games were good, but they were busted too. Fallout 3 was excellent. New Vegas was excellent. 4 was okay. 76 was terrible. Unplayable. They fixed it, but it's still not that great.
I was ambushed in the lab you sent me to. If you set me up...
You were attacked? I don't know anything about that. I hate conflict. I've never even fired anyone. I have my receptionist do it. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough. Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives. Do you know that?
Okay. Intrusive thoughts kicking in.
And I almost lost mine. Thanks is all I get? We need to be at peak to fight those aliens. Give us some Medigel.
Of course. Here. You didn't get these from me. Ventralis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again. They seem to be coming along well.
Good news. I'll see you around.
Of course. Be careful.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Alright, you have to understand something. These developers got lazy and complacent over the years, alright? They don't really fix games. They let it be broken. They let things fester and fix it when people complain enough.
Let's have a look.
Fallout 3, 4, and New Vegas are older games. People want them to update them and re-release them, but they won't do it. They rather focus on 76 because it is a online game that people are still playing. They're making a killing off the what you call it, the subscription service they have for 76. You basically pay a monthly subscription just to play the game, which is so stupid. You get extra perks. They're not really needed. They rather you just keep playing the old games or just keep playing, and they'll take your money through subscriptions and DLC instead of making a brand new game. They're very they exploit the hell out of their fan base, Bethesda. That's what the video game industry has become. Mortal Kombat has fighting games now have seasons. Back in the day, you used to unlock characters by playing the game, playing the story mode and arcade mode, and used to get in-game currency to get unlock things. Now you gotta use your credit card or debit card to buy. It's a really sad state of how games, what games are. Here we go to the final boss. Oh, not final boss, but here we go, the boss.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she's a member of my crew.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
You won't look so smug with a hole in your head.
Your insolence is a poor mask for your fear.
Oh! Uh-oh. Can't move. This boss fight used to be harder in the old games. In Xbox 360. Oh, there you are. Whoa! Uzi! Ow! Yeah, we used to have to fight her along with these enemies, but they changed it.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
I expected better from Asari commandos.
Ooh.
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
We met Shiala on Pharos. She told us about Sovereign's indoctrination.
It is a terror to be trapped in your mind, to beat upon the glass as your hands torture and murder. I was powerless, nothing but a tool for Saren. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
Tell me where the Mu gate is before I lose my temper.
Of course, Commander. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived.
Most do.
You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should... Oh, you should...
Mother, don't leave. Fight him.
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die.
Oh, I'm stuck. I'm gonna die. Oh boy. We're good, we're good, we're good.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Yeah, that was her design.
First you turn on the Council, now on Saren. You're not loyal to anything, are you?
I suppose that is how history will know me.
Mother!
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
I believe the lights were turned off for you, dear. That was some people, believe it or not me, people were complaining about how she has her chest exposed as part of her design. People complained about that, and they kind of doubled down in Mass Effect 2 where they showed a lot more curves and feminine features. They doubled down on it. People are strange. I don't understand. It happened even as early as this game. I wish I had a reason, but I cannot put it together in my head. That's the Arachni Queen. She uses telekinesis and other ways to communicate. She takes possessions of the body to communicate as well. She can't really talk basic, Kids don't get bored of this game. You might get bored. Cat might get bored, but people actually like this game. I understand it's foreign to you, but it's not meant for kids. It's meant for teens and adults. You're right.
Voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Who am I speaking to here?
Oh, we got a little cut in the... Sorry about that. I didn't do it. The voice chat.
We are Arachni.
There we go.
Did you order your people to kill the science team?
No. We were locked away here. The children are beyond our songs.
Yep.
They have been lost to silence. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
What she's trying to say is these bugs, they have to be raised around her, and she's able to teach them to communicate through music. They have their way of music, not the way we do our music as humans, but they have their way of communicating through telekinesis and all this jazz. But because these idiots found the egg and hatched her and her little babies, they took them away before they could develop a way to communicate with the mother, to be calm and under control. These idiots thought they could manipulate and use them for their purposes. They would listen to them. But if they don't listen to mother, what makes them think these kids or these alien creatures are going to listen to them? So you saw the result of their experiment. It went foobarred. They're on their own killing everybody because they don't know what the hell is going on. Not that I absolve them, but this is the situation that we're in right now. You fuck around with shit you don't understand, you're gonna find out.
I'm more than willing to wipe them out.
Such discordance bodes ill for what we must compose. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
The Rachni were a threat to the galaxy. Those tanks are filled with acid. If she gets out of hand, they dissolve her.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of...
So we have a decision to make. It has an impact of the overall story and development to Mass Effects 2 and 3. If we let the bitch die, the Rachni will cease to exist again, and the council will be pissed off for us doing that. If we keep the bitch, then the council will be like, well, why'd you let her live? Like, you can't win in general. But if you keep her, that's good points. You kill her, it's considered renegade and evil. Now, the only reason I don't kill her, because she didn't make them kill me. That was beyond her control. It was those stupid idiots in corporate, so I'll free you.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Let them know, bruh. Let them know that a brother let you go, save your people. Don't come after me. Stay where you at, far away. And we'll be cool. What sucks is, you make a decision like this, but in Mass Effect 3, it won't matter. Alright, so we are done. Now we have to get the hell out of here. Get to our ship and we're done. So, we have to do one more thing before we leave. Sorry about that. The game won't let you leave until you deal with the hot labs.
Are you here to secure the situation?
If by secure you mean shoot every monster I see, sure.
I am certain you are having strong feelings. But what has happened here, it is our fault. You understand?
I understand that we'll be dead soon. Talk fast.
Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
They should have destroyed it. Why hatch it?
Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass-produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly.
You
Her
think?
mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Are you telling me I shouldn't kill these things?
Actually, I was to tell you the opposite. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira the stuff.
Oh! I think they heard you, bro. Thank God he had the codes on him.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in
All right, people.
20 seconds.
Time to run. Run. I said run, Shepard. All right, run. Later, guys. Good news is we take the tram. We don't have to go retrace our steps or go back. The game will end the mission right here. Oh, they'll be a bitch to go back, I can tell you that. And that's it for Noveria.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu Relay?
The Mu Relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
We're done here. Crew, dismissed.
Noveria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, do not cut me off like last time. I fail to find it amusing.
Save the sermon. I'm just here to follow up on my report.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Noveria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
All I care about is stopping Saren. The Rachni don't matter.
The mission must always come first. Just be aware that your actions can have far-reaching consequences.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
I hung up on them the last 2 times, so... And that's it. So, we're going to now be in the middle of the game where we go after Saren in, yes, we can't go back to Noveria, which sucks. We head to Vermeer and go, and like I said, that's the middle of the game. We go through the events, and Vermeer made this game iconic. And you'll see why when I stream it next time. And this is a downloadable content that's included. Asteroid X57, that's Bring Down the Sky. We go after some Batarians who have some hostages there, and they're going to send an asteroid into one of our local planets, so we're going to deal with that afterwards. So we're now heading in the middle and towards the end of the game eventually. But I'm going to end it here. Thank you all for letting me entertain you with my commentary on Mass Effect. And thank you for spending your New Year's Day with me. I downloaded Arc Raiders, so I'll be starting that soon. I still have Call of Duty to play as well, so we're gonna revisit COD eventually and start Arc Raiders soon. And don't worry, Mass Effect will still be around, lurking for your favorites out there. I know you have fans of this game out there, so thank you again, and we will see you next time.